Hello and welcome to Cheating Tales Hub. We truly appreciate you joining us. Today's story is full of shocking twists and turns that will keep you on the edge of your seat. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into it. Daniel Brooks stood before the Edgewater City Council, his heart pounding with a mixture of excitement and nervousness. At 42, he was at the peak of his career, and this presentation felt like the culmination of years of hard work. His proposal for a modern, eco-friendly cultural center wasn't just another project. It was his passion, a vision to unite the community in a meaningful way. As he spoke, his voice carried conviction, each word reflecting countless hours of effort. The council members leaned forward, captivated by his presentation. When he finished, the room fell silent before the mayor leaned back with a warm smile. "Mr. Brooks, this city needs your vision," she said, her tone full of admiration. "We'll be in touch soon with our decision." Daniel nodded, keeping his composure despite the surge of triumph within. As he gathered his materials, he overheard snippets of enthusiastic conversation among the council members. Stepping outside the chamber, the crisp autumn air greeted him, grounding him after the intense meeting. He took a deep breath, savoring the moment. This project could solidify his legacy and leave a lasting mark on the city he loved. As Daniel walked toward his car, his phone buzzed in his pocket. He pulled it out, expecting a congratulatory text from his wife, Clara, his partner of 13 years. Instead, the message made his stomach tighten. "Working late again tonight. Don't wait up." He sighed and slipped the phone back into his pocket without replying. These messages had become routine, Clara's excuses more frequent in recent months. A small voice in the back of his mind suggested something wasn't right, but he dismissed it. Their marriage had been under strain lately, but he attributed it to the stress of his ambitious project. He believed that once things settled, they'd reconnect. That evening, Daniel sat in his home office, the glow of his laptop casting shadows on his face. He was immersed in perfecting the final details of his design. The house was eerily quiet, Clara's absence palpable. Realizing he needed to send an urgent email, Daniel remembered he'd left his work laptop in the car. Instead of heading outside, he decided to use the shared family computer in the living room. Sitting at the computer, Daniel noticed Clara's email account was still logged in. He was about to log out when a subject line caught his eye: finalizing the plan. Curiosity turned to dread as he opened the email and began reading its contents. The email, addressed to Clara's mother, chilled him to the core. "Once I've moved enough of his money into my personal account, I'll leave him. Then I'll tell the authorities he assaulted our housekeeper. That should ensure he's out of the picture for good." Daniel stared at the screen, struggling to process what he was reading. The woman he loved, trusted, and built a life with was plotting to destroy him. His world shattered in an instant. The future he'd envisioned, advancing his career, raising a family with Clara, crumbled before his eyes. For a moment, anger consumed him. He wanted to confront Clara, demand answers, and scream at her for her betrayal. But the rage subsided, replaced by cold, calculated determination. Daniel knew he needed a plan, one as precise as the designs he crafted. This wasn't just emotional betrayal. It was a strategic attack, and he needed to respond in kind. In the days that followed, Daniel became a master of deception. Outwardly, he maintained his usual routine, going to work, discussing the cultural center project, even sharing occasional meals with Clara when their schedules aligned. But beneath this facade, he meticulously gathered evidence. He discovered that Clara had been transferring money from their joint accounts into a secret account under her maiden name. The amounts were small enough to avoid immediate suspicion, but over time, they added up to a substantial sum. Daniel's jaw tightened as he realized how long this betrayal had been in the works. But the financial deception was just the beginning. As Daniel dug deeper, he uncovered a trove of text messages between Clara and her lover, Anthony Carter. Anthony was a smooth-talking real estate agent they'd met at a charity gala the previous year. Daniel remembered how Clara had gushed about Anthony's charm and business acumen. Now, reading their intimate exchanges, he felt sick. The messages revealed not just an affair, but a carefully orchestrated plan to ruin Daniel. They discussed manipulating friends into believing Daniel was abusive, staging evidence, and ensuring Clara would come out of the divorce with as much money as possible. Each new discovery strengthened Daniel's resolve. He knew he couldn't let them succeed. Daniel shared all the evidence with his lawyer and hired a private investigator to gather more proof. Hidden cameras installed in their home captured incriminating conversations between Clara and Anthony, exposing their deceit. In court, Clara and Anthony's conspiracy unraveled. The judge took their lies seriously, and they faced severe consequences. Daniel won not only the legal battle but also a sense of personal vindication. In the aftermath, Daniel refocused on his cultural center project, channeling his energy into something positive. The betrayal he endured became a catalyst for personal growth. His strength and strategic planning not only preserved his career, but also restored his peace of mind. His story is a testament to resilience and the power of facing challenges with wisdom and determination. And so, Daniel turned the page, ready to build a brighter future.